Peace, infinite waters diving deep once again. No sunshine today. It will come later. What's wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with you. This is one of the biggest realizations I came across in my journey, which is still ongoing. And I realized that it's natural for us to question our reality. But it's because so many of us are desensitized that we don't really question what's going on around us. And for me, I just realized that there's nothing wrong with me or you or anybody who is really piercing the veil and just really beginning to look at the world in a different way, beginning to see things differently and start to ask the big questions like, what the hell is happening? What's going on planet Earth? And when we talk of raising the vibration of the planet, which is so needed right now, a lot of people I've met, even through the internet, are really in tune with themselves. And that's the whole problem. Because when enough people become aware of their true power, we are the Avengers, we are the superheroes, we are the X-Men, we are it, if we're only given a chance. And that's why I've just realized that there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong. And for such a long time, I feel that consciousness, it's the gift and the curse. Because sometimes with all of this information, what are you going to do with it? There was times when I just finished my degree a long time ago. That was the time where I felt most isolated. And it's ironic because I just got a degree in psychology and criminology. But at the same time, I felt like I had nothing because spiritually, I was dead. I was a zombie. I was an automaton. And what happened was when I just really began to go within and really realize that, okay, something isn't right here. And it took a long time for me to really accept myself and to say, okay, there's nothing wrong with you. And it was at that moment when I realized that I had to let go of society's expectations, because all the time we're trying to please people. You go to work, you're breaking your back, bending over just to please your boss. But at the same time, who are you? What are you doing? And that's one of the biggest things I realized when I essentially came to the big realization that there's nothing wrong with you. Because a lot of us, just like the great philosopher Krishnamurti said, it's no measure of health to be adjusted to a profoundly sick society. And that's what the world has become. But at the same time, the flip side is that a lot of people are working day in, day out to raise the vibration of the planet. And we've got a lot of work to do, but it's so amazing just to see this great journey even I've had with Infinite Waters, just to connect with beautiful souls out there who realize that there is nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with them, and they realize their greatness. They know why they're here. They're, in a sense, they've entered a state of knowing. And that's where the power lies in humanity, when essentially we step into that state of knowing. It's not about belief anymore. It's not about following this guru or that guru. It's about really realizing that essentially we have to learn from everything, learn from nature, learn from the bees, connect back to nature. We have to go back to nature because at the moment we are killing Mother Nature. So in turn, we're also killing ourselves. But there's nothing wrong with people who can see that, because it's just like in mythology, you hear of these oracles. Mythology is humanity's narrative. So essentially, when we talk of oracles and people, all it is intuition. When enough people are sensitive to what's going on around them. Thing about animals, I love about animals, when I go to the park, when I even travel and go on the beach and I see the seagulls, I see dolphins, I see all of these things, and I realize that they're in tune with everything around them because they're able to let go. And they know the secrets. They're here to teach us as well. But there's nothing wrong with people who really question. It's going to be a tough journey. And it's still even ongoing for me. At the same time, I'm just glad that I know what I'm here to do. And that's to raise the vibration of the planet. That's really to give back. It's not about taking anymore. And in essence, it's the biggest realization I had was that freedom is when you have nothing left to lose. In essence, what happened to me was I had to experience the lowest of lows. I had to walk through hell. At the same time, I've been through paradise. So having two sides of the coin, seeing two sides of the coin, it's really freed me, because in essence, these days, I'm not here to please anybody or live up to anybody's expectations. At the same time, I'm here to connect with like minds on a similar vibration. That's what resonance is. But there's nothing wrong with you. And if you think you're going crazy, just realize that maybe you are, because the world is a crazy place at the moment. But in essence, when we can actually be chaotic, maybe then we can even begin to free ourselves, because essentially humanity is repressed at the moment and we have to let go. There's nothing wrong with you. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.